got a bit of stick from a few of my friends because they were saying when they heard that I was gonna start doing a podcast because they were excited in it because they were expecting to hear stories in it, and it was a kind of a cop out with the video I put out the other day. So now we're gonna, yeah, I want to go a bit deeper and try and get there. So, do you know what I think that would be more interesting? There's something that I think brought me to where I am and made me who I am, and I think is the insecurities. It's more about like the power of insecurities, how they can be very powerful. Well, they are very powerful. They can be for or against. They can work for you or against you. And if I look at it now, because I've had time to think about this, like the main insecurities that I had started in secondary school. Because you know, secondary school, there's so many different personalities. Certain people are exposed to totally different things, different lives, different families. So, and me seeing where I was then, now, I was quite innocent. Weren't really exposed to certain things. I don't know, I just wasn't there yet. The things that I found important to me then were just, I could tell I was very naive.
What was important to you then?
I think the things that were important to me then was more like just, I don't know, food, having a bit of money in my pocket and whatever. I wasn't too interested in what I was wearing or how I was dressed. It was just whatever. It's crazy because like I remember like one of your sisters in secondary school, this is where it started. I remember being in secondary school one day and I always had a quick mouth, and I can't remember, there was like this guy who was younger than me but exposed, more experienced, which he was very experienced for it wasn't really good things that he was really experienced, more than experienced than me before. He was exposed, that's it. He was more exposed
when you say exposed, what do you mean?
He was more advanced than me in certain things, and he was younger than me, and that was because of his nurturing. Do you understand what I mean?
Tell me about those certain things that you think
He was just more worldly than I was. Do you get what I mean? I don't really want to talk too much about someone else because me and him ended up being very, very close. Very close. So it was a day where we ended up seeing each other, and me, I didn't really care what people thought of me because I was a bit more like, just didn't care. Just other people's opinions, didn't really care. So, but you know, I just didn't really care. So what happened was, there was a day we got into some interaction and he was being a bit cheeky and I was being a bit cheeky. I was getting him, so on and so forth, and I was thinking like, how can this guy have the cheek to talk to me like this, and he's got a ponytail, little rugrat, do you understand where I'm coming from? And then he was saying a few pointers like, yeah, we were getting each other, but you know, I remember this like it was yesterday. He said one thing, yeah, because we were like dubbing each other as we did, and he said, look at this guy trying to dub me. I mean, it's Tuesday, the week's just started, and look at the state of his trousers. And I've looked at my trousers and the stains on my trousers and everyone's laughing. And I'm thinking, oh fuck, like, what are you gonna do now? And I'm like, yeah, like, why are your trousers like that on a Tuesday? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, and he said, look, fucking hell, it's the beginning of the week. You look at his trousers. And everyone's busting on it. You know what, I'm laughing as well. I'm like, yeah, why are my trousers? You know what, I wanted 3:30 to go. I wanted 3:30 to come so I could get home. And do you know what I did? I went home, washed all my uniform, and that's just who I am, do you get me? Like, I'm gonna take it, that's just my personality. I went in and washed all my uniform, like, I wasn't gonna suffer that again. And then, I don't know what happened, like, we didn't really click it then, and then, he kind of lived close to me, innit, so we used to see each other on the way home, and then we ended up getting, meeting up one day after school, and then it happened again. I got knocked again, like, they just started getting me again, and like, these times, because my mum used to buy my clothes, innit? So these times we're meeting up after school, I think it's a Saturday, and I'm wearing some purple trousers and like my mum got me and all that, man. And they're like, yo, what the fuck's going on? Everyone's wearing Adidas and whatever, and you know, got these purple trousers. So people are like, yo, man, what the fuck is going on like with this guy? Like, why are you dressed like that? I'm thinking, you know what? I'm looking at them, I'm like, yeah, I am dressed a bit different, innit? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, what's going on? And you know what? You can't expect to get money off my mum and so on and so forth. So it made me conscious that, yo, I need to fix it up a bit.
So what did you do?
What did I do? Started looking for money in certain ways. So it started off where I remember I used to walk to school. And when I used to walk to school, there was a guy, like an Asian man there, and he was struggling with his like papers. And I used to say to him, do you want some help? And he must have looked at me, what the fuck's going on with this little kid? And he's like, yeah, come round after school and he can give me a hand, innit? Then I gave him a hand after school, and I got a little job at the sweet shop, like after school. So then when I used to do the work there and I started working there, then I started buying my tracksuits and all that. Buying my tracksuits. And then when I started buying tracksuits and that, I used to go with that boy, the same guy that was dubbing me in school and dubbing me. We used to go and get tracksuits together and that. We used to roll together and that.
How old were you?
I can't even know ages. I can't even remember how old I was. Secondary school time. So we used to go and get our tracksuits and buy tracksuits, and it was like buying one, buying two, threes and fours, and then just getting trainers, and then just getting involved in that. And then anytime anyone said anything to me, so it got to a point where, so now I'm working and I'm getting my own tracksuit, so I'm kind of involved, well, trying to be involved. But then there was still something missing, because then, as I said, they were advancement, they looked a bit different than me as well. So the thing where, obviously I started working because it was an insecurity that I tried to work on, and then I did work on that. Then it's another thing when you're that age, there's girls. So everyone's getting girls and all that, and then I was kind of naive, didn't really know how to handle girls and that. I wasn't really getting girls, so, but I was there, they'd want me to come for whatever reason. So there's like people linking up with girls and all that, and talking and conversating with girls. And I'm just there, like, I'm like, yo, is it supposed to be like this? It ain't supposed to be like this. Yo, I got the tracksuit on and I got the, you understand what I mean? I got everything on, like, what do I do? I'm working in a shop, I don't even want to work there. And like, I'm still ain't getting no girls, so I'm thinking, yo, like, what's going on now? Like, what about, and do you know what? The girls that they were with, I didn't necessarily like them, but fucking give me a bit of attention for goodness sake. So, do you know, what am I going to do? What did I do? I don't know, I thought, no, do you know what? I didn't do nothing then. Like, after a while, you go home and thinking, like, yo, why? Like, why are they getting girls and I ain't getting none of these girls? You start thinking, like, what am I doing wrong? Start thinking, like, yo, I'm wearing what they're wearing and that, and I'm not saying what they're saying, and like, well, I'm involved, and I'm probably even smarter than them in certain respects. Why am I not getting the girls? And it's like, after a while, it becomes a thing, like, where you're just there, like, everyone's talking to girls and they're kissing and all that, and you're just there. Then it come to a thing where now they're not dubbing me about my thing. They got a new name for me now, Butters. Everyone's calling me Butters. They're like, yo, Butters, do you know what it means? I wasn't even offended. It was like, yeah, but you can call me Butters, that's my name, innit? Yeah. But you know what? It's crazy. Now I'm thinking about it, it's abuse, innit? It is abuse.
Yeah.
It's abuse, but it's made me who I am now. Now I can give a hoot what anyone says to me. Do you get where I'm coming from? You can call me whatever, yeah. Someone can say your mum this, but I know she's at home, she's chilling. Probably better than your mum. Do you know? I don't really care. You get me? So right now, so there's pros and cons to that. So then, it made me insecure. So I was like, like, what's going on, man? Like, there's no girls. I got tracksuits. So then it made me be not angry. Well, do you know what? I'll let whoever's listening take it how it made me be. So now, what did I do? I started overdoing everything.
How?
Like, so now with the tracksuits, like, there was a time I had an uncountable amount of clothes, like tracksuits, because I thought, like, what is it? There's the clothes, so I'll do an uncountable amount of clothes. And I was changing myself sometimes twice a day. I was showering like sometimes 3 times a day. Everything was addicted. I had a bit of acne, so I was over like washing my face to the point where I'd get scars all over my face because I just didn't understand.
You mentioned something there, I think it's important.
What's that?
Addictive. So
Yeah.
what was addictive about it?
I was just overdoing it. Like, I know it was overdoing it. Like, every time I was just going to buy clothes, I was over showering, overdoing everything, over cleaning myself. Like, it was just, I couldn't find a half because I just wanted to fit in. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Just wanted to fit in. It's like you just weren't getting no attention from no girls, and then your friends were seeing you a certain way as well. Like, don't get me wrong, if there was any drama or anything, we're there. Everyone's gonna be there and whatever. But yeah, man, it was just was never that guy. But yeah, so I just didn't understand.
So you was never what guy? The guy that got the girls.
No, I never got girls like that. Never, ever got girls like that. And then, do you know what? There was one time a girl did like me, and she was well older than me, and I was scared. Yeah, she scared me. Like, yeah, she scared me. So that even put me back. That even put me back even further. I was like, hey. So do you know the funny thing is I'd walk, and if I would go there, I'd go around the long way, just not to, I just didn't. Because I think she could even beat me up probably. Like, I was scared. It's always the one, isn't it? Always the one, like, it couldn't be someone for me. So yeah, so like, I never got girls like that. And then, do you know what? Did it make me angry or did it make me bitter? I let everyone else decide that's going to listen. And this is me being truthful. Like, I'm like, yeah. So now I'm buying all these tracksuits, yeah? And then I'm buying clothes and not trying different hairstyles and whatever. Maybe just to get attention or whatever. And then, the one thing that's helping me get what I'm getting now, working in the shop, people are like, look at that, he works at that shop, man. He's getting abused by that guy in the shop. What are you working in there for? And then some of my friends did certain things, so they're coming with like even, so it's not about the tracksuits now, they're coming with jewelry. Yeah. They're coming with like cars, they're coming with this, they're coming with that, and I'm still in the shop sweeping and all that. And I'm like, yo, again, like, what the fuck? What's going on here now?
So how did that make you feel?
It just made me feel like it's not fair. Do you understand where I'm coming from? It's not fair. And do you know the funny thing is, I didn't even want girls then or wanted a girl then or whatever, but I just thought it's just a normal thing to be. Like, I should have someone or whatever, like then and whatever.
Were you very conscious of it?
No, I wasn't. They made me conscious of it.
So other people made you conscious?
Yeah, my friends made me conscious of it. Like, yo, she don't like you. Or they'll even do it like to try and make themselves feel better now. Oh, yo, D likes you. I didn't like them. And they're like, I don't like him. I used to suck my thumb. A lot, so I was just known for sucking my thumb. And that didn't help situations neither, did it? Knowing it, like, me now, like, yeah, you got a big guy. I can't remember. I don't want to get into it. Look. This is my thing. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Like, you know? Come on, man. So, so then what happened after that? So then it's like working in the shop, people coming around with this and that, laughing and I'm not getting no girls. Mum's giving me headache as well. Like, don't go out, just everything. My mum made me conscious and like of everything that I was going to do.
Let's talk about that a bit. So your mum made you conscious of everything.
Yeah, so made me insecure. I was insecure. Like, I had to question everything. Don't do this or this would happen. She used to say, don't do this or that will happen or you'll get into trouble. Made me very scared. So she made me even a bit scared to approach girls like that. Oh, you go and approach the girl, they say you did this and do this, you go to prison. So it was very scared. It wasn't normal, innit? It wasn't natural. Do you understand where I'm coming from? But there's pros and cons to that as well, because I was a bit of a wild one. So I understand why she was like that. So it's like, yeah, my friends. And then I saw that friend again. And it's a thing where I'll be out with them too late and I couldn't wake up to go to the shop and things started slacking. And then my friends are getting dough. They're getting money. And I'm getting left again. And then one of my friends must have just showed me, you know, there's ways you can do certain things and they introduced me to certain things and it's like, I was like, this is money. And that's the worst thing that they could do.
Yeah, because we talk about the addiction again. Not the
addiction, I got
but
addicted personality. I saw that money.
Yeah.
I changed, boy. Because that was the only thing that was making me feel better. Like, she don't like me, he don't like me. I got this though. I got money now. Do you get where I'm coming from? I don't care. Like, I was like, I don't care. Like,
so how did you address the insecurities then? How
money.
did you deal with it?
Money. So all it was money. I didn't care. I just needed that money. Someone gave me the taste of money. Huh?
That's then, right? That's how you dealt with it then.
Yeah, but I'm not done with it then. Like, I'm not done. Cause I gotta do this, man. I gotta let people. Yeah. So like, I got the taste of money at a young age, and I was like, fucking hell. It made me feel better. Like, I saw all those people's faces that were eliminating me from everything, and it's now I'm a boss. Now I can do what I want, and I can feel better. And one of the things my dad told me from at young age is a man's best friend is his pocket, and I get that now. Like, yeah, it just made me feel better. And then I started dressing. It just, you just become exposed to certain things. And now I'm wearing jumpers that are like, them times were like £500, £700, and I'm wearing jumpers and that. And like, my friends are telling me, oh, yo, that rapper's got that jumper that you're wearing. And I'm like, yeah, and I'm wearing it. And then it got to a time where I'm going out now, and I'm ripping money up in clubs and all that. And then girls are getting me, and I'm not interested. I'm even, the more girls that are interested in me now, the more angry I am, because I'm still that boy that didn't get no ratings or didn't. Now, who are you to come to me now and tell me you like me now? When now that I've done all this thing, or I've sold myself, I'm not innocent no more. Cause I've done things that I shouldn't have done and that I didn't want to do. Was I made to do it? No, I'm responsible for my actions, so it made me resentful, man. And then, do you know what the funny thing is? I remember this like it was yesterday. There was a time we all went to this girl's house, and this girl she was beautiful. She still is a beautiful girl. But it was like Ghost, you know that film Ghost, that old school film Ghost? I was there, no one saw me. No one saw me, I was just someone taking the space. And I remember years ago when I'm wearing them £400 jumpers and that, and she's with all my friends and that, and I'm there, she's like, Dwight, you look good. That got me angry, man.
Yeah, but don't you think that you changed physically as well, though?
Nah, not really, man. Not really. I just don't know, man. I just, maybe, do you know what? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But it still wasn't nice. There's only one girl, I still got a little thing for her now. Do you know, it's crazy. Do you know why? There's only one girl at that time, she was so sweet to me. She always used to give me a hug and that. I used to go home and think about her for ages. Oh my God. She used to smell amazing. And like, people used to think she was attractive, but I just used to like her because she was a beautiful human being. She didn't really discriminate or anything like that. She just treated me nice. But anyway, back to that. Started getting money. And then I was insecure. Me being addicted for it was never enough. I just wanted to get dough. That was the only thing that made me feel better. And then it made me not have a good taste for people, because I realised people treated me different and liked me even more and admired me because I was having...
Is that all people or just girls? Was it everyone?
Everyone changed when I got dough. And the funny thing is, it changed as well, because when I was a ghost, when in front of girls, certain of my items that I acquired became a ghost in front of my friends. So, I've got a new watch, I've got a new chain, and I'm wearing it with a man them and that, and I'm expecting them to say, oh, that's a nice watch. They pretend they can't see it. I'm like, what is it about me that whenever I do something, I'm never going to get no props, or I'm never going to get anything? Like, what did I do to you? Do you get where I'm coming from? Like, I've always, like, people always think that I've had a easy run. I've always had the short end of the stick. Like, I'll go and get something, or I'll be the first person to get something. Yeah, they can't see that. So I realised that's their insecurities though. Do you get where I'm coming from? But I'm only realising that now, because I was young, I didn't see it like that. I just didn't see it like that. But, so, in short...
So other people's insecurities have had power on your insecurities?
Of course, it has powers on everyone. Because you know what? It's just not me. I'm sure like there's certain people out there, you've got friends, and everyone's going now. I don't know whether it's happened to you or not. Everyone's going now, and you won't get that call to come. Or they might do something and they won't call you to come. It's not that they don't check for you. Sometimes they might be into certain things that they know you're not into. Or they just might not want you to be there because they know you're going to clean up. Do you get where I'm coming from?
Change the dynamic.
You're going to change the dynamic, and you've got your own energy, and certain people are going to know that, when you're going out. Because when I was going out, I was always getting drawing girls. I was like, B, I was like, it's confident. Seemed confident, but I'll just get their number and whatever just to say I could do it and just dash it away.
But don't you think it's that I don't care mentality as well? Because everybody has already got you for all of the worst insecurities that you could possibly have.
Mm-hmm.
It helped to boost your confidence as well, because they've already said the worst thing that they could say to you. It's already happened. But
but there's a difference between not caring and being confident. I'm not sure what bracket I fall in now. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Am I confident? I don't know what confidence. I think it's for other people to say whether you're confident or not. I think if you're truly confident, a confident person wouldn't say, I'm confident. Do you get where I'm coming from? I think it's for others to say. I don't know. You know, psychology. I don't know if I'm confident or I just don't care, or whatever, what have you. I'm just saying that. Now looking back now, insecurities have put me in a place and made me do certain things that I shouldn't have done, wouldn't have done. And yeah, so it's just the power of insecurities are very powerful because your friends will make you feel a certain way because they're insecure. And a lot of them friends now that were getting certain girls then and looking a certain way, they don't look like that anymore. Do you know where I'm coming from? Yeah. You know, now I'm not saying I look the best, but no. I'm kind of happy with the way I look now and the way things are happening now in regards to that now. And I know how to handle it now. I try not to, do you know what? Sometimes people think, oh, I'm flirting. Oh, why are you talking to this girl and why are you not? Because you know why? I just don't want anyone to feel low because of me, because I felt low before. And sometimes they didn't even do it. It's just not saying hello. There's nothing wrong with me saying to someone, hi, you alright, and talking. If they think I like them, well, so that doesn't mean they're going to get to sleep with me or I'm going to sleep with them. But there's nothing wrong with making them feel a certain way, whether they're beautiful in my eyes or not. Do you get where I'm coming from? Because I've been there and it's not nice when you start questioning yourself and doubting yourself. You've had a shower, you put an aftershave, you've got clean, you've ironed everything, and yet why? Do you know where I'm coming from?
So would you say you work harder so everybody feels
Comfortable.
right?
Yeah, I do. I try and make everyone feel comfortable, but that might just be a skill set that I've acquired over the years because I've been very conscious of the way I look. So I don't think my face looks like somebody that I don't think I look like someone that's gonna give you life insurance. Do you understand what I mean? So I've always been hey, joking to try and make, oh, he's alright, he's a big teddy bear. That's not where I'm coming from because I know the way I look. Like, would I do business with someone? Well, that's maybe a topic for another time. yeah. But yeah, I try and make people feel as comfortable as possible. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Yeah. But sometimes it's been a problem because people got too comfortable and thought maybe I'm a certain way. And then it's too late because at the end of the day, you can think what you want, but it's not going to stop what's going to happen from happening. Do you know where I'm coming from? People say, oh, they're not scared, but fear doesn't mean anything. Just because you're scared doesn't mean something's not going to happen or whatever, what have you. So yeah, I've realised I've done a lot of things because of insecurities. And my insecurities have made me numb to certain things as well. Do you understand what I mean? So like, it's just like, people don't understand, yo, he's an animal, or he's this, or he's weird. And he's not weird, it's just like a nurse. Get a nurse stitching and sewing in stitches. And you're like, oh, she does that every day. It's walking apart to her. Yeah. So maybe some of my friends and certain things I've seen have made me numb to certain things that people are like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? Yeah. And to me, it's like, it's nothing. But now, where I'm not there no more, I'm not into that no more, it's made me a bit more conscious, like, ooh, well, why did you do that? You did that because you were insecure, or do you understand what I'm coming from? And now speaking about this, there's certain things that I'm thinking about now, and I think the next topic I'm going to speak about now, which means I'm leaving. I don't even know how long this is going on for, man. Don't even know. Yeah. Don't even know how long it's going on. Okay. But the next topic I'm going to speak about, is discipline and lack of. Yeah, like, because that's going to make me be able to break down why I did and why I didn't do certain things. So, yeah, discipline. So, in short, yeah, insecurities are very powerful. They can make you do things that you shouldn't do and that you should do and that you regret doing. And your friends' insecurities towards you may be eliminating you and making you feel like an alien, not inviting you to certain things. It's not because of you, it's because of their insecurities around you. And it just doesn't have to be aesthetic, like, or the way you look. It might just be your character. Yeah. That you have a better character than they are, and they don't want to look a certain way.
Maybe not better, just different as well.
Yeah, there is different. But you know what? iPhone 4 and iPhone 10 are different. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not gonna, you know, the difference. You know, I'm not gonna be. I don't know if I have to be politically correct. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it's my fucking pod. I mean, you know what I mean? I say better if I want to say better. They can tell me to fuck off when they listen. Sorry, Am I allowed to swear?
I don't know.
Okay, but they can tell me they don't have to listen. I'm just gonna be, at the end of the day, till I get an email or a letter from someone saying, you know what, can you not put that on there? I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say on there. So I'm gonna stick with better. Someone even told me off. You said this before, and then you let someone change your mind. Why did you do that? You should still, yeah. So I'm not gonna do that. I said better. Okay, yo, I'm out. Mwah. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.